one is one that's sized in between the micros and the minis. I call it the crony class, between micro and mini. As such, it's a backpack flyer. I would think it'd be a great quadcopter if it can lift in a 808 keychain camera. I haven't done that yet. I believe there is a camera version available for this quadcopter, but I am planning to put a 808 keychain camera onto this to demonstrate if it can lift it and how it performs in lifting an 808 keychain camera, if it would make a great backpack camera to take with you on hiking trips. I like this size of a quadcopter. It's easy to carry, easy to put in like I said, a backpack or other container and take with you on trips out into the wilds to get aerial video. So let's go into a flight. Let's see how it actually performs in flight. If you notice, it has an unusual battery. I haven't checked to see if it's a 7.4 volt or a 3.7 volt. Oh, it's 3.7 volt with a JST connector, but it looks like an X5C battery in there, except with a JST connector. So this is an unusual battery for this quadcopter. Plugging it in, and it has headless mode. I'm going to set that as the base heading for the headless mode down the field. And okay, I forgot to show you 3, 2, 1. Okay, I forgot to show you before turning on this transmitter and binding it to the quadcopter. I want to show you this thing takes 6 batteries in here. Now there is no USB port like you see on the I forgot the name of the other quadcopter. Uses the same controller from MJX, but I'm not sure what the 6 batteries are required for, other than possibly to help it in its range, getting increased range from the quadcopter from the extra power of those batteries. Okay, the camera or quadcopter is turned on. Turning on the transmitter, binding it. 2 up-downs from MJX, usually required to bind it. And there we go. Let me get some trim on this. Forward trim and some left trim. And let's go into a flight. Okay, I'm in low again. Very smooth. Hey, before we go into any other advanced flying, particularly range, let's bring this in for a second. One thing I want to try. Whoops. One thing I want to try, and I haven't done it yet. What happens when it loses reception from the transmitter? Let's find out. Turning off the transmitter, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. 4 seconds, then it drops. So that's what happens. It'll fly for 4 seconds, I guess, trying to regain this transmitter before dropping. But it does eventually drop. Okay, setting it back down the field again. I'm going back to low. Okay, let's bring it in close, get some thumbnails. Boy, it's docile at low. Extremely slow turns, but that's good if you're doing aerial video. What's the max yaw rate at low? That's it. That's the max yaw rate at low. That's the max pitch at low. So again, it appears this one's intended for beginners to learn to fly, and also with such a slow yaw rate, it would be great for aerial video. Now I'm going to intermediate, M, medium rate. And yaw rate is greatly increased. Flies well in intermediate. Let's go to high. Now this has auto flipping, so I got to be careful when high. But it appears to be the same yaw rate. Let's try an auto flip. Bring that in to show you. All right. You got to be careful with auto flips. But auto flipping, the MJX series, what I like about the MJX series with auto flip is you can do barrel rolls easily and other flips by doing a quick push on the pitch roll stick. Let's bring it in close again so you can see that. See? Easy to do barrel rolls with this. Let's bring that in again. I'm going to go out in the field and demonstrate its acrobatics using this auto flip feature. Oops, gotta be careful, because if you do it too much, it'll do that. And that's auto flipping. So now going back to intermediate. Yeah, I really want to throw on an 808 onto this thing and see if it lifts it. Nice little intermediate. Okay. Let's try the manual flip button. Maybe the battery's too low for it. Now one thing, you can turn the lights on and off on this. I got the lights on this. Okay, oh, G-sensor. Let's get it in front of me before I activate the G-sensor. This has G-sensor like the, and I'm going to go to low to do this too. Okay, let's bring it in closer before I activate the G-sensor. And turning it that way. G-sensor on. Back. Left. Right. A little vortex ring state there. Forward. Back. Forward. Left, right. Let's go to medium to do that now. Okay, intermediate, forward, back, left, right. So yes, you can fly this like a Wii also. Interesting concept. Beginners might like this. It's pretty nifty. Left, right, forward, back. It's got a G-sensor in it, folks. I think there was another one. Oh, God, I can't remember the name of that one that I reviewed. It has the same exact controller that has the G-sensor in it. That one worked well too, except that, oh yeah, it's the smaller version, the X600 or X900, I forgot. It's one, either 600 or 900. But I guess MJX decided against a G-sensor for that little small quadcopter because it was pretty low price, a low-cost quadcopter, and I guess this is a pricey to make this